What? Alright. Got my stuff, got my food, I got my drink, I got the stream on roll and everything. I do believe, oh, hang on, let me hide this actually on stream real quick. Or hide, you know, this and get rid of all the unrelated stuff in Aspect real quick. And put up. Okay, get rid of that for the time being. There you go. Okay, we are live once more. Hello, everybody. Welcome to yet another Stellar Stardust stream with yours truly. It is Sunday, the final day of the streaming schedule. And as per scheduled, we're going to be doing some Dr. Robotnik's ring races, map making. Apologies that I couldn't stream yesterday though, as I kind of left it too late, and I'm going to be real with you. I need my Pepsi to function. Oh, okay. See, that's what happens when you don't drink Pepsi enough. You just, you know, your facial features just kind of fuck up in real life. Anyways, how are we though? How are we? Hope we're all doing wonderful on this lovely day or evening, wherever we are. Now, yeah, I have my friend July with me to join me today, so we're gonna do some map making, we're gonna chill, and talk about, you know, various other things going on, you know, that have been going on. And, you know, just have a nice chill time. Hope everyone's doing wonderful tonight. Either way. The ring races addiction keeps on growing for me. Yeah, and it's gonna grow even more when I release Lunacy Pack. Right, let me undeafen and let July onto the stream. Alright, say hello, you're on air now.
But why?
Alright, let me switch the stream. Make sure things are...
No, okay, but serious question, why am I on air? How are you doing that? How are you doing that? Why am I on air?
You see, I am Avatar, the last...
Where's the ground?
You're in Sky High Zone.
I didn't ask for this. Put me back on the ground.
No.
No, that's unfair.
Yeah. Alright, how are you though, July?
I'm doing fine.
That's wonderful. Hopefully audio's working fine. It should, at least, but you know, let me switch it to the mainstream thing. And let me put on the display capture as I do. There you go. Right, and I have that switched on, and let me get on some good music.
Sorry, you're forgetting something.
Right, I think I'll just put on some Sonic Mega Collection music for this. Let's see. There you go.
Okay.
Right, hopefully chat will be able to hear it. Or if it's too loud, I'll lower it, but you know. Yeah, we're doing some ring races, map making. So last time we left off, we was working on Retro Wave Rush, and I was going to do this whole stupid bridge thing, right? Well, after that stream hit me, I could have done it in a more simpler, better way, actually. God. So the Sonic hacking contest, that's happening, isn't it?
It started yesterday.
God damn.
And it's really, really good.
Yeah, like, I've been looking, like, through it, and there's, like, a lot of really good, like, hacks going on.
Hacks, mods, whole 9 yards, really.
Yeah, I mean, hell, fucking Sonic Eraser has returned, even.
Yeah, and I think the craziest thing is that we're getting a lot of, like, first games getting hacked for the first time. Like, we got, Sonic Crackers got a ROM hack.
Wait, really?
Yeah, the prototype of Chaotix got a ROM hack. It's called Clackers.
That... Clackers? Is that some sort of joke I haven't gotten?
No. The thing is that originally the game was called Sonic. I believe a lot of people believe that Crackers is a mistranslation of Clackers, which is like a toy kind of thing, I believe.
Oh, that would make more sense than Sonic Crackers, actually.
I believe those toys are the inspiration for the copy ring system.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, hello, the matches. Oh my god, this music is so nostalgic for me. Yeah, I remember, like, playing, like, Sonic Mega Collection Plus when I was young. And, god, I love this absolute music to it. So nostalgic. I remember playing, like, Sonic 3 on it and everything. God, that felt so ages ago. That was like my childhood, you know that? Like, the only, like, what is it, other game that I can really remember apart from that is like, the only other game I can remember apart from that was like, what's the word for it? That I remember playing as a child. I think it was my first ever game I actually remember playing was like Sonic 1 on this like Mega Drive kind of what is it, plug and play thing? Like it had Sonic 1 and it had some other like Mega Drive game with it. God, I love this music actually. I remember reading through all the comics and stuff.
Yeah.
Right, so I want this to be the bridge texture. Like, this is going to be the thing that just, like, kind of lines up. And I'm going to do this. Now I'm going to be extremely lazy with this one and just make it so it's just a repeat and texture kind of deal. Anyone remember when this used to play on, like, what is it? Sonic Before the Sequel as a thing?
Huh?
You remember Sonic Before the Sequel had like this music play at its starting screen or something?
I think so. I don't know. I haven't played before or after the sequel in a long time.
Ah, I was about to say that it just hit me, and I was just like, oh yeah, I remember when like that was a thing. Right, so I'm gonna lazily just do this so that it'll just loop on its own like this in the actual track. Oh yeah, I should share my screen on Discord actually, I just realised.
Yeah, that's why I said I think you forgot something earlier.
Yeah, sorry, brain go brr. I grew up with Flash games. God, does that take me back? I remember, like, what is it, Ultimate Flash Sonic? Like, I remember playing it a lot, like, that was a thing.
You grew up on that one? Dude, do you remember that one Sonic Flash game that had, like, Angel Island as, like, its only level? There were, like, grind rails and stuff?
Yeah, I was about to say, I know what you're thinking of. I'm trying to remember what it was called. It was, like, Sonic, I don't know, it had, like, a Mega Man kind of, not quite Mega Man, just like a room by room kind of thing as well, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, yeah.
Yeah, I know the one you're thinking about. It's just I can't remember what it's exactly called. It could literally just have Angel Island in its title, but you know.
I think it was called like Sonic and Angel Island as well.
Probably. So I don't know, I just remember these stuff and it's like, wait. It's like, no, the title has left my mind. I'm pretty sure that game also had zip lines I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that one as well.
So, God, all these games, and then like you see like nowadays with like, you know, fan games nowadays, and it's just God. So we've come so far from Flash games. It's almost kind of scary, actually. Oh, Sonic in Angel Island. I know. Let's see. Where's Retrowave? Retrowave, where are you? Oh, there you are.
Anyways, yeah, you know, Ultrafix came out with the Hacking Contest. I can confirm it is ultimately peak. It is amazing.
Oh yeah, I'm downloading Ultrafix. Like, God.
And the new remixes for all the Sonic 3 songs, they're amazing. All of them.
Yeah, no, I've actually heard them like before the release. They are so good. Like, a dev
They even
member
made
showed me like the new version before the release on the Hacking Contest, and oh my God, I can confirm they did my favorite Sonic 3 prototype song justice. They did
Which one?
Act 2.
Launch Phase
Justice.
Launch Phase 2. Launch Phase 2 is so good. It is so good.
Good. It's like it has a build up and shit, and it's like so fucking good.
Not to mention they made the super theme the unused theme, and they made a whole new theme for New Blue Spears. And I'm gonna be honest, it sounds like the Marvel vs. Capcom like character select. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I even did like the I'm gonna
yeah,
take
no, the
before
super
I ride, and it fit.
theme. Yeah, the super theme for Sonic 3 and Ultrafix is so fucking good. It uses like the unused theme, and I love it for that actually, because it actually fits Super Sonic.
Yeah, and I think the silly thing is that the unused theme is used in Origins for like the New Blue Spears mode, and they made a whole new theme for that instead, and it's really good.
Yeah, it's like God. So I wish they used like new music on the Blue Spears thing instead. It would have made more sense. Like, I'm sorry, but I really do not like the fucking Sonic 4 or Sonic 1-esque fucking super theme they picked for Sonic 3 in Origins.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like, God, it's like, doesn't fit with like the whole like theming of the music. I don't know.
Yeah, I get that.
It's like no hate towards like the people, you know, behind it and everything, but it's just like, couldn't you guys have, I don't know. Also, I just realised I forgot. I just realised I overlapped this in a thing. Wait, I thought It did save? Where the hell did it save then? Wait. Oh my God. Okay, it saved in an RR folder, not Retrowaves. God damn it. I was like, where is it? Where did it save? And it's like, you know. So it's not even in the Insanity Pack thing, it's in this. There you go. Hello, Oddie! Welcome to the stream! It's leaning on the Sonic & Knuckles side of the super theme for Origins, but yeah, it is odd. I mean, the thing is, it would be a problem if they, like, you know, wanted to use the Sonic and Knuckles theme for Origins, but it's like, I don't know, it's like, something about the composition, it doesn't feel temporary, or at the very least, it doesn't really fit, how do I put it, the feeling of, I don't know, at least invincibility, like, for Sonic and Knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. Let's see,
Oh yeah, Star. Another cool thing about Ultrafix is that the Sega logo on the at the start of the game, the sound is like different most of the time. Like it'll change with every like boot up.
Oh.
Like I've gotten like the Sega CD Sega chant. I've gotten the I think I've gotten like another Sega CD related Sega jingle. I think I might have gotten the one from. I actually don't know, but like it's different. It changes.
Alright.
I think that's a cool addition.
Hey guy. I wanted to slap this song. God, I love Ace Eternity's like OSTs. So good.
Based.
Yeah, like I caught a stream like last night where Swolecat and like some of their friends were like, you know, playing Ace Eternity. I think it was like the first one and everything. I joined in for a bit just to see what they're up to, and it seems like they're having like a blast actually. Okay, I think the only thing I need to make after this is just like the whole big thing. Alright. God, like hearing all this music for like this really makes me wish they'd make a new Ace Eternity already.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly.
Imagine Ace Eternity 7 with this sort of like composition for like its themes and all. It goes
I'm pretty
so
sure they.
hard.
I'm pretty sure they have to make a new one at this point because they've basically re-released every game on modern platforms at this point.
Like they've even translated like all the like things that weren't like, you know, weren't in English. So it's like they got no excuse like now to like go, oh okay, we won't make a new, you know, Ace Attorney. It's like, no, you're gonna have to make a new one. Like, I mean, what are you gonna do next? Like, what, the fucking crossover?
Oh, the one for... I actually don't know if they will do that one, because that one's, like, decidedly not canon, so...
I mean, yeah,
like,
but...
I don't know. Maybe at this point they just have to make a new one. What?
And before they do make it canon.
I'm pretty sure they won't make the game canon just so they can port it to modern platforms.
I need to like, what do you call it, myself a bit just so the tracking of my head sway is better. It's just like, you know, just like. Yeah, my thing's a bit meh. You mean like the Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton crossover? Yeah!
Yeah, that one.
I actually watched a whole playthrough of it and it really fucking is really good though. Like, goddamn. Like, you love both series and then you're in like heaven with that game. God, they remix like Miles' theme here so well. Like, I'm gonna be honest, as long as like it's a new Ace Attorney game, I'd definitely take like another Investigations. My God. I just want like a new, like, game, you know?
Yeah, really.
That's all I want, a new Ace Attorney game to sink, like, my teeth into.
And as I've said already, like, they can't really re-release anything else because they've re-released all the ones people actually, like, recognize.
Yeah, which is pretty much like, you know, considering the Ace Attorney fan base, so like, it's like, yeah, it's pretty much all the games they've released that everyone, you know, knows of.
Yeah, at this point, it's like they've got no choice but to make a new game or just not do anything.
They have to make a new game. There's no other choice. But it seems like they have, like, shown some interest to go, yeah, we're trying to get people to, like, get into Ace Attorney again. In fact, I feel like that's hint enough that they're working on a new game behind the scenes. Can only hope they don't, you know, leave it years, like, afterwards to, like, you know, slowly die again. Either Capcom or level 5 be up front. I wouldn't mind if it's level 5 if it had to, just for, like, you know, more common Ace Attorney games. It's just I want Capcom to, like, you know, pay attention more to the other franchises again.
Yeah, honestly, like, you know, as for Mega Man, for a long time I thought, like, oh, they could probably do something, right? Like, but I realized that there's still a whole bunch of games that they haven't re-released, like, on most other platforms, relatively speaking.
Game Boy
like,
games would be lit.
I mean, yeah, those are on NSO, but I would love to play those on, like, other platforms, obviously. Like, honestly, I came up, like, a long time ago, the idea of, like, a sort of Mega Man Gems collection type deal, with a lot of the more obscure games and stuff like that.
That'd be neat.
That would actually be pretty neat, honestly, because it would give a lot of the more obscure games a bit more, spotlight, if you will.
Pretty much.
Honestly, I feel like, actually, speaking of, like, a Gems collection type deal, I think if they do another Sonic compilation, they should do something like Gems Collection again, and release more obscure Sonic games.
That'd be nice. Imagine, but I don't know if they would do it in the same kind of, you know, thing of as Origins. I kind of doubt it. It's not like they're gonna remaster a whole lot more games.
I don't really care if they either go the normal route, or, you know, they just do like a whole bunch of, like, emulations or whatever. Which honestly, I'd be fine with that anyway, because, like, I feel like, especially Fighters and Sonic R really need a modern re-release again, because those have been stuck, like, off sale for years, or no, Fighters is still technically viable on, like, Xbox One, but, like, you can't play that game on PC. You can't play it on PS4 or PS5.
Jesus.
So I think a modern version of Gems Collection would really, you know, bring the communities back to those games.
God, this game is so good. I'm sorry. It's just they did such a good remix of Miles' like objection theme here. Like, this guitar, it just goes so fucking hard. Like, Junai, have you not heard the fucking arranged OST for, like, the Ace Attorney Investigations collection?
No, I actually haven't.
Oh my god, the guitar goes so fucking hard here.
Because I would actually like to play all the other games before Investigations.
Fair enough.
And I've only finished Ace Attorney 1 in my life.
Damn, I haven't.
And it was the bloody Wii version of the game too.
The Wii version, isn't that where, like, you need to, like, cast out your Wii remote and go, you know, objection!
Yeah, and it's peak fiction. The Wii version of Ace Attorney is generally a pretty good version of that game.
God. Yeah, there's like a lot of things that's happened this year that's crazy. Can't believe, like, you know, November we're gonna get a new Mario and Luigi again.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, sir, another thing for the hacking contest, I really recommend you check out South Island Expedition. That is so good.
Oh yeah. I know what hack that is, and yeah, that's definitely on my list first because I wanna see what those guys have been up to. Cause like, I don't know. Yeah, they relabeled it, but probably a reason. But it's like I don't know. I wanna see what those lot are up to.
It's genuinely like one of the best games from the contest. It's so good.
Hey.
They consider it an updated version of the CGS 2023 demo, but it's still good. It's still really good.
Funny you mentioned CGS though.
Yeah, of course. I forgot when that happens. Like November, mid-November, I think.
I think it's either mid or late November.
Yeah, but still, that's gonna be a fun one to check out, even if CGS is a lot smaller.
Oh yeah, CGS would totally be a load of fun for everyone, I'm certain.
Yeah, totally.
Like, if they like Sage and like stuff like that, they like, especially the fan game side of things, they should totally check out CGS. Especially this year.
They can bring back Knuckles, Chaotix, and Sega Sonic should they outsource it to someone. Honestly, getting a modern re-release of Chaotix for Sega Sonic would be sick.
It would, but like, don't know how much effort they would want to go through with that. Because I don't know. It's like you got to go through like a whole different control set.
I mean, I think the reason Chaotix hasn't been re-released is because 32X emulation hard apparently.
Then
but I mean,
they could just remake it, honestly.
Honestly, I feel like if they got the Retro Engine guys to do Chaotix, it would slap.
They honestly, I feel like that would be the only option for them. They'd get the Retro Engine guys to do like Chaotix, but they'd probably like change Chaotix enough where it's like different enough. Like they'd probably make the spin dash stronger, or make the, I don't know, the what is it, rubber band physics more tolerable.
Truthfully, I feel like that's the only way you could go about re-releasing the game today, because the spin dash being as weak as it is should be a fucking crime in Chaotix.
Yeah, okay, I need to plug in my controller because I didn't have it plugged in for most of the day.
Like, obviously, I understand why it was weakened, to make the rubber band a bit more,
because it's
useful.
like,
but the rubber band physics suck anyways, so why bother?
Yeah, I get the intention. It's like the spin dash. If you have it, why bother with rubber band physics? But at the same time, with how like, I don't know, it is. It's just why.
Yeah, it's like why.
So yeah, this is Retro Wave Rush pretty much, and yeah, right now I'm just trying to polish it up, I guess. TM thing, I don't know. Words.
I love words.
What? Whoa!
Huh? What happened?
What the fuck happened there?
I don't know.
Chat, can someone explain to me what the fuck was that? Yeah, okay, yeah, that totally makes sense. Like, I love it when...
I think one of my favorite additions to Ultrafix has to be, like, the themed mission blocks, because, like, that, it seems to do so little, but it changes a lot.
Yeah,
like,
I'd say it
visually,
matters more than you think, because it's like, I don't know. It's like, it makes the missions feel more, you know, full of life. Like, doesn't feel so soulless, I guess. Seeing those metal blocks everywhere.
Yeah, and honestly, like, it's such a good change. I always liked Origins' missions. I don't hear people talk about them enough. Like, they're pretty fun.
Yeah, they're alright, although I felt like they could have, I don't know, been better. Some missions
yeah.
are a bit annoying though.
I mean, hey, it's good that these missions aren't really throwaway, easy things you can finish in like 20 minutes. It's like good that you could kind of have to spend some time on them to get them S ranks.
Yeah, I'm glad they have some difficulty, but it's like, at the same time, I know it sounds stupid, but I wish there was at least some like actual level design like changes, like I don't know, like some chunks are changed. I don't know, you could just block off like Green Hill's S-tube if you need to, like, or just completely replace it with another bit. I don't know, I just get the feeling that they couldn't get access to inside the Retro Ranger for some reason. I'm gonna rebuild the nodes. See if
Node builders being a piece of shit, I see.
yeah. Yeah, we only had like Stealth and like a few handful of other people handling Origins. Which is a shame, but like I think at the time they were busy with like Penny or something.
Yeah. Personally, I think I'm definitely upset that Origins ended up being rushed, though.
And
Because it definitely sunk the collection. Even at the end of the day, I actually think it's all right now. Like, it's not perfect, but people say it's like awful. I don't agree with that.
I don't like Origins too much. It's okay, but I wouldn't say it's awful. It's just I feel like honestly it kind of needed a little bit more time in the oven. But unfortunately, Sega being Sega, they're just gonna, you know, rush it. Oh yeah, Origins is polished, yeah, but
Not at fucking launch, it wasn't. Hell
not
no.
launched. That and you know.
Now though, I am inclined to agree with that. It is definitely a lot more polished than people give it credit for.
Yeah,
It's
that
definitely more polished now than it was back then. And
yeah, that and there were probably some things that you know, Stealth and the others wanted to do but never could because I don't know, Sega being Sega, they just think in an instant, you know. Actually, no, I can't say wisdom because it's probably a, you know, probably more than that. I don't know. It's just they're like, okay, we're crunching this, and you know, I'm pretty sure it's not, you know, what is it? I'm pretty sure it's not, haha, with infinite wisdom thing, haha. I'm pretty sure it's something more than that going on. I don't know. I mean, as stupid it sounds, I wish they kind of took a little page out of Nintendo's book and just, you know, didn't set a deadline.
like, listen, I'm not listen. I defend Origins a lot, but I don't think it's perfect. But I think to say that it's like one of the worst Sonic collections is that is a definitive over-exaggeration. I've heard people say the DS collection's better, and I'm like, no, it's not. Not even close.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, I could care less about, oh hey, haha, Michael Jackson tracks being in or whatever. But at the very least, I'd want them to do the prototype tracks or whatever tracks they have decide to use. Like, it's good. So when Origins put out that medi-ass fucking downgrade, I felt offended.
Yeah, I think it's wildly believed that in Origins they used for whatever reason earlier versions of the tracks and even the prototype that we have now, which would make sense. I do believe
It
that.
would, but at the same time,
It's like, guys, what are the copyright issues behind the prototype tracks? You could have just used those and nobody would have complained. Well, some people would have, but the
They're,
project tracks are good.
Yeah, I was about to say, they're final track purists if they do here. It's like, look, sometimes we can't just all have our cake and eat it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you understand.
Things don't work out and we just gotta, you know, work around things. It's how
You
the
know, I'm
world
glad
works.
I'm definitely glad you do understand that, because like some people think like a lot of people expected like Sonic 1 Forever and 2 Absolute out of Origins. We were never getting that. Not even freaking close, dude.
Can I be honest, at the very least I just expected like, oh, it's the mobile ports, but you can play it on consoles and all with maybe 1 or 2 extra features thrown in for like, you know, the sake of it.
And you know, honestly, I think what we ended up getting as of now, it's a little more than that. It's like missions, Game Gear games. It's like, I like this. This is cool.
Yeah, I appreciate the Game Gear games. I mean, obviously they're not gonna like, you know, remaster those or anything, because,
Yeah. And honestly, like, people complain that we didn't get the Master System versions, and honestly, there's probably a reason for it.
It might have been, maybe emulation, but
Like-
you know. Personally, at
like,
least for
I think-
Sonic 2, I think the Master System would have been better.
You know, even as an option would have been nice, at least. But I think at the end of the day, it's like... I think they did it mostly for consistency's sake because, well, first off, not all the games did get Master System releases. It was, if anything, it was a minority that did. And, second off, most of them were PAL releases. The only one that got released in the West was Sonic 1.
Right, I keep forgetting that there's a lot of games that weren't on the, what is it, Master System?
Not to mention Blast's Master System port was Brazilian, and it wasn't good, so...
Yeah.
So yeah, just because the game is on Master System doesn't mean that Master System version could necessarily be good.
Yeah, no, it needs to actually be working with it in mind.
Besides, I'd argue Sonic 1 and Game Gear, like, is, for the most part, really well adapted for the Game Gear, so much so that there's a lot that I just straight up prefer over the Master System release, like removing the weird scrolling in Jungle Zone, fixing placing the Emerald in not a bullshit location in Labyrinth Zone. Just a whole bunch of tweaks to that made that game so much better.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Sonic 2 on the Game Gear did jack all, and it suffered for it. I still don't know why they just released the Game Gear version like they did. Like Sonic Sprite's the same size as the Master System release. The screen crunch is just way worse in a game that already feels screen crunched enough on the Master System. So yeah, Sonic 2 on the Master System, not a good game.
Yeah, no.
It could have been so much better.
Oh yeah, if only. Bow down.
Like, Sonic 2 8-bit has the bones of a good game,
But
it's
it was
just
just execution-wise, it just flopped.
absolutely. How B things, it's fine.
Yeah, it's going fine. I'm just like chilling. Been working on like a few things in the background. A few things you might be interested in, perhaps.
Yeah.
I can't say any more, but all I'll say is things are going to be happening in the upcoming months, I'll say. I have plans. I mean, next week I'll probably do my first ever VR chat stream, so...
Ooh.
Obviously because VR chat, I'll be not doing the voice chat thing though. Because I don't know how I would make that work.
What do you mean the voice chat thing?
As in,
you mean like on
Discord.
stream.
Yeah, Discord.
Right.
Yeah, so I'll probably have to like, what do you call it? But I do have a friend that offered to like, you know, be there for like, you know, company if I do decide.
You know, I wish I had a MetaQuest like 3. I know they're releasing like the 3S, and that's relatively cheap. I could probably get that when it comes out. 'Cause it looks good. And like the thing is, I play VR chat a little bit, but I suffer from being not VR, so it's just chat.
Okay, thank you for bringing that up, Odd because that's my biggest gripe with Origins that I really hate, is they didn't give you the option to mix in, like, for at least, like, you know, classic mode, if you want to have lives, you know, in widescreen or whatever, because that's my biggest gripe. It's like, what if I want to have a harder time, but with widescreen, you know?
Yeah, I feel like that's, like, the bare minimum thing that, like, they should have had, at least for toggles. Like, do we want lives on or not?
But instead, they're like, nope, we're just, you know... It's like, we know better, we're just gonna make it anniversary and classic mode. It's like, it's just classic mode is just, you know, the ports, but, you know, in the resolution, nothing else. Like, they don't even change, like, the level select for it.
Luckily though, that's something Ultrafix changes, because Ultrafix Classic is a lot more accurate to the actual Classic release.
Damn.
I mean, hell, I'm pretty sure they even added back in the classic level select for Sonic 1 as of 2.0.
Dang.
So, you know, that's pretty cool. Ultrafix is just a cool project overall, and I'm glad people didn't just leave Origins to fade off into obscurity. I'm glad. I'm really glad.
I'm kind of hoping, like, you know, in a sense this helps people, encourage people to buy Origins, even if it is just a modded with Ultrafix, but you know.
Yeah. I feel like this is a bit of a different case than when people were giving Colors Ultimate good reviews because of, like, Re-Rainbow, because, like, Colors Ultimate was broken.
It was.
Origins? Not really. Ultrafix just added a bunch of things to make it just better. It's not like Colors Ultimate where it feels like Re-Rainbow's required to play the game.
Yeah, no, if I'm gonna be honest, if I ever play Colors Ultimate on stream, it will be with Re-Rainbow.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck did Blind Squirrel do to the game?
You know it's cheating to say that Sonic 1 Absolute 2 Forever, CD Restored, and 3 Air is a preferred way of playing. No, it's fine to think that way, but like...
It's fine to actually think if you prefer to play the game, but like, please don't like berate others for how they choose to play the game.
Their preferences.
Yes, like...
Exactly.
I especially hate when people are like, oh, fuck the... You know, fuck Sega, we don't need Origins, we're playing like Absolute Forever Restored and, you know, Revisited. It's like, guys, both can exist.
Both can coexist and they both have their benefits, I would say. I would say Origins is a lot simpler to get going compared to all the other ports. Because, like, Origins, you just get it and you're playing. But with, like, the others, just, like, a whole bunch of setup involved, and not a lot of people actually want to put up with that.
Not only that, but, like, you have to realize that little Timmy is not gonna know that the best way to play the game is, like, oh, getting all these, like, you know, decompilations or whatever, and just, you know, putting them on the PC.
And besides, you can't really play these on consoles outside of, like, a modded Switch, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Like little Timmy.
A good thing.
Little Timmy's probably gonna have like a PS4 or, you know, even an Xbox.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know,
it's good. It's actually a good thing that Origins exists, just for, like, you know, people actually have a better way of playing, like, you know, the games officially.
Yeah, obviously, as I've said a million times, it's not perfect, but to act like it's a broken collection, that's the worst way to play these games, is overselling it.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit of an over-exaggeration. Like, yeah, I have problems with Origins, but for the bare minimum, it does the job.
Exactly. And, you know, people did have problems with the $40 price tag. Well,
it got
plus,
lowered.
Yeah, base got lowered to 30, so if you don't even care about Amy or the Game Gear games, like, you don't have to pay 40.
it would probably be nice if they did do a thing with like IDW to put in like that. But
honestly, that would have been a cool thing. It would have been reminiscent of how you could read a couple of the Sonic comics in Mega Collection.
yeah, it would have been a nice little thing, but oh well.
I kind of understand if they couldn't do something like that because, well, the comic is still relatively new.
Maybe.
I mean, yeah, because like, by the time Mega Collection was out, the comics in there were like about 10 years old. In case of Origins, the comics were like not even 5, I don't think, years old. So I'm pretty sure even if they wanted to include like the first couple issues, it would have been like probably too recent.
Anyway, I may have been stupid, but I fixed the slope now.
Honestly, Retro Rush is going to be really good.
I hope so.
Yeah, because clearly you put a lot of time into all the maps since like they're so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix the weird ass fucking collision shit that's going on now. I have no idea how I'm gonna decorate this though. I imagine it'd be like for these as streets and all, but it's like, I don't know, with the shortcut and all. It's gonna be a bit weird.
But yeah, Star, question, when are you going to actually like play the hacking contest stuff?
Probably a week or so after like the whole event's over, because I don't want to like overlap and I don't know, people get the wrong idea. It's like, oh, you're like an official streamer for this thing. It's like, no. Because a lot of these streamers do stream on Twitch mainly, so that is my concern. I mean, they stream on YouTube also, but it's like, YouTube is harder to find this shit, you know?
I didn't care too much for Amy in Origins Plus because you do it. Yeah, honestly, I think the weird thing about Amy in Origins Plus is that like, I feel like she would have benefited from having the double jump she has in Superstars. Would have helped differentiate her from Sonic a little more, but unfortunately, she doesn't have her double jump.
Nope.
I personally think it's weird because like, Superstars came out like a few months after Origins Plus did, and like, it's weird that there's like actual differences to how she plays in these games, like notably so.
Yeah, if I'm gonna be honest, like, Superstars Amy just plays way better than like Origins, because like the double jump kind of just feels more.
Yeah, and it changes a lot more than you'd think actually too.
Yeah, that and it makes, I don't know, her feel more than just a Sonic that's just haha, I have funny, you know, it's like extreme insta shield hitbox and like, you know, then just what's this extra drop dash.
Yeah, I feel like eventually somebody is going to make a mod for Origins that does give her a Superstars moveset, and it's going to make the game a lot better. What's odd is that Trip has more leeway of a bonus character that we did not see of Amy in Origins. Trip is crazy, like when he actually plays her.
Also, I'm glad to see Siri bots working again.
Yeah, I'm glad it's actually like picking up the slack.
Yeah, it was like snoring for a while, and it's like now it's just like, oh, real shit.
It's back and better than ever.
Yeah, it's actually like, you know, banning like the people and all, and I appreciate it. Like, I don't.
She has the super form that's actually transformative.
Huh.
Yeah, I think that is kind of crazy for Trip,
Yeah,
that she was able to get like her
Trip
whole
actually,
form.
Yeah, like, because then it just means like, oh, it's not just Sonic or any male hedgehogs that get super form. That's, you know, cool. It's like, Trip kind of just proves that wrong, and I hope to see like maybe that extended to Amy and Tails and all that. I don't know. It's just like,
I believe in the lore. It's like you only get like a super form if you like really want it, I guess. So I guess Tails, Knuckles, Amy really don't care that much about it, which is fine. I respect their decisions.
yeah, but it's kind of weird, honestly, because like, I don't know. It's like, and Sonic, it's more of a labeling thing. It's like Sonic, like 3, it's like, oh, Super Tails, Super Knuckles, and all, and then like you know, superstars, it's like, oh, superpowers. It's like, just say super form, please. It's
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I'm not really into superstars calling it like superpowers, but that is at the end of the day kind of what it is for the others compared to Sonic.
It's just dumb, honestly.
But then again, I don't really think it matters that much from a gameplay perspective because they all play relatively similarly in their super forms.
It's like, I know it sounds stupid, but it's like, you know this like for a while, and it's like, you're just like, guys, why are you just going through the effort of just calling it superpowers? This is not fucking, what is it, Marvel or some shit. Just call it Super Tails and all that, and just, you know, people will know what it is.
I don't even necessarily care if the characters look that much different in their forms. Just like,
I don't either.
Just let them have their names.
Yeah, it's like, I don't care about them getting their own like super formed like appearance. You know that. It's just, God, so weird that they do this. I don't know. It's probably some weird like mandate thing. It's like, okay, we'll let you put super forms of these characters in these games, but the catch is that you cannot just call them super name.
I wasn't really into a lot of the mandates, but I kind of don't care enough to bitch about them constantly, so...
I mean, I try not to bitch about them constantly, but it's like, you know, it's just kind of stupid. Why is it? Okay, this must be something I'm missing, because that is not...
Then again, with like all this in mind, I feel bad for Ian Flynn, dude. He gets so much shit. It's like, it's not deserved.
I know it's not Ian Flynn's fault, like, poor man could just, you know, it's, if anything, it's fucking Sega's fault.
Like honestly, Ian Flynn isn't a perfect writer, but to act like he's one of the worst writers we've had is ridiculous.
Nah, if anything, he's one of the best, actually. I respect Ian Flynn.
Exactly.
Like, man does so much for, like, the Sonic stories, and it's like, so many people make him out to be like, oh no, Ian Flynn sucks and all that. It's like, guys, like, you're telling me you can write a fucking better story and then fucking march up to Sega's office and try to work with them, you know? Now you really see how it is in his shoes, you know?
I think someone on Twitter put it best. If the story sucks, it's Ian Flynn's fault. But if it's good, oh no, Ian didn't write it. He had supervision from like a writer or something. It's like, guys. It's like Ian can't have credit for shit. Because he's the reason it sucks, or it's not his. He's not the reason it's good. It's like, what are you talking about?
Me, it's like, if it's good, then yeah, it's Ian, but if it's like really bad or something, it's most likely because of fucking Sega. Like, you know, corporate Sega.
I just wish the Super Emeralds were back. Honestly, I don't. I actually don't.
I kind of would find it neat to have the Super Emeralds, but you'd have to work into like a story to make it work.
I feel like they served their purpose in Sonic 3, and I really don't see a reason for them to return again.
Holy fuck, how the fuck did I mention this? Because this actually looks kind of cool.
Now, as for, like, stronger super forms, that would be cool to see, but at the end of the day, Sonic isn't 100% Dragon Ball. We don't need, like, 50 forms.
I mean, you say that, but we already kind of have that, if you think about it.
I know, Super Sonic 2 from Frontiers, but that was
Super
like...
Super Sonic 2, Dark Spire Sonic, there's Night Sonic form, we have Werehog Sonic, we have, you know...
Isn't it funny that most of those are from the 2000s?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, we're not far off it already, honestly.
I
mean...
Like,
Sega's like, oh, power creep or whatever, it's like, no, we're already kinda... Like, if you were concerned about that, then you'd have fucking stopped that ages ago. Because it's like, we have, you know, so many fucking different forms. Hell, they introduced one in fucking Frontiers, 2 even, technically.
Yeah, but it also seems like it's also called Starfall Supersonic as well, which I think that's a cool name as well.
Yeah, I think Starfall would be cool in fucking, what is it, Cybersonic. I'm sorry, but like... Cybersonic just kind of sounds lame.
I do like how super how it looked like right before like the end of Final Horizon. Like I think that's one of the coolest supers that we got in like a while.
Yeah.
Cause like the way that it's like he's glitching and shit, and like how he looks deranged, just like, dude, it looks cool.
Honestly, I would fuck with like some characters needing the super emeralds to even go super, because that would actually be cool and give like another use to like the super emeralds. Plus, it'd be like again like a little neat callback to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So, oh, this character can't go super, but we might need them to as part of the plot. Okay, we need to get the super emeralds. I don't know.
Jay does make a good point. Like the Super Emeralds should be like a lot more of a rarity than the Chaos Emeralds. I mean,
oh yeah,
they actually said. Oh wait, but I do remember the Super Emeralds are technically just upgraded Chaos Emeralds.
They kind of are.
Like straight up.
It's just
like straight up.
Not,
you take in the emeralds and then they get converted to super.
Yeah, it's like I'm not asking for them to like, oh, add them in like every single game or whatever. But it's like I don't know. It's just I wish we could see the super emeralds in like hypersonic or whatever like one more time or so, and then if they want to bring it again, it can be like a more of like once a blue moon kind of deal.
Yeah, like shit's really fucked up right now. Like, like we really need them good emeralds.
Heck, if they have to, like, because they don't want it to be, in the actual game, they can make it a post-game challenge just as an excuse to, add post-game stuff that's even more challenging, like, and then you unlock hype or whatever,
Oh my god, I think that might be another problem I have with Frontiers. There's not really a lot of good post-game stuff to do.
No, there's no, like, post-game shit. Like, that's the thing, there's not really much to do in Frontiers, and it's like, you had the updates, and you had, like, the Final Horizon, but after that, it's just... eh. So I wouldn't mind, but I just kind of wish they had more going on. Yes, continue watching, please. Thank you.
Oh yeah, Star. Another hack I just remembered in the contest, Sonic 2 Versus. On the surface, it just sounds like expanded Sonic 2 multiplayer. Neat.
Oh,
but
nice.
like, I think the craziest addition is the special stages.
Huh?
Because, by some miracle, they made them look like the RSDK ones. Like they're a lot better to play.
Ah.
Like, honestly, the special stages, like, how do they pull it off? Like, it generally looks really good. It's a bit slow, but, like, I'd argue for the Sonic 2 special stages, that's a good thing. Because, well, have you played the Sonic 2 special stages?
I have, and I don't like them too much, honestly.
Yeah, you really need the reaction times of, like, a really good person to actually, like, have a good time with them.
Okay.
Thank God this is a lot of good stuff. I'm really excited for you to, like, check it all out.
Yeah. God, this remix actually goes really hard. This is meant to be like K's theme? What the fuck?
Hey Star, I have a bit of a hot take I know people aren't going to agree with. Mind if I say it?
Yeah, sure. Just say, like, again, it's an opinion of whatever thing.
I don't necessarily think Sonic needs a form for the Time Stones.
Yeah, I don't think he does either. Like, I felt like the
like
Time Stones were...
a lot of people. Yeah, they were kind of their own thing.
They were just like kind of like a tool rather than haha MacGuffin to get, actually stronger. It's like, oh, you have them, you can like, control time. It's not like, oh, Sonic gets a new form, unless Sega decides, oh hey, Time Stones return, but fuck you, we added a new form for it this time. It's like, what the fuck? You get what I'm going at there.
That being said, That being said, I kind of wish if they did do something for the time stones, like, it is very, like, time-based. Like, you could time travel whenever you want, or, like,
I feel like it should
time
be
is
something as
slower.
simple as that.
Honestly, like, being able to time travel at any point would definitely help if you're doing, like, a 200% run. You're going for, like, all the generators. Well, like, if you just see the generator, you could just, like, right, go to the past, and then you go to the past. Oh, hey, there it is. Bitch slap.
Bitch slap. It's like...
I jest, but, like...
Oh my god, what, you just see, like... What, you just see, like, a generator and just like, oh, hey, there you are, and it just go, whap! It's like generator gone.
Honestly, still thinking about it, CD is still just, like, the weird game. Like obviously, like, it's really different to the other Genesis games, but, like, it's a lot more than just that, like physics-wise, it's noticeably different, like, feeling than the Genesis games. Like obviously, like, spin dash and peel out of sky, there's, like when you actually sit down and play it, it just feels different. Like, your muscle memory is gonna get thrown for a loop when you play CD. Like, I'm talking Sega CD Sonic CD here. Which is, honestly, my favorite version of Sonic CD. 2011's close. It really is. Anyways, chat, how are you all tonight? Like, obviously, like, you're here watching Star stream, hopefully having yourselves a good time, you know? Fuck.
God, that was a banger of music though.
Sorry if I'm not really commentating on, like, Retrowave Rush.
No, it's fine.
I'm currently doing my first ever Tails run of Sonic 2. I rarely get to play as Tails on his own.
No, it's
like,
fine. If anything, July, like, you're free to talk about anything you want. It doesn't have to be about what I'm doing, you know that. Like, even if it's talking about, you know, just other things, it's more than welcome, you know that. Like, you know, what you were talking about there, that was good, right? So don't feel like you have to force yourself to, you know, talk about,
okay.
See, it's fine, okay? I enjoy your company, okay? That's all that, you know, matters, as long as, you know, you feel comfortable. That's what I care about.
Okay. Anyways, chat, buy Tails merch so we can get Tails Adventure Remake. I jest, but, like, little buddy. He's a little buddy. I love Tails. And I wish Tails Adventure would get, like, a new... Or would get, like, a remake, because, like, I feel like a Tails Metroidvania would fucking slap. Like, it would absolutely go hard. And it would be, like...
a full-on remake in a new art style now.
Honestly, I would love to see, like, Tails get, like, a new game or whatever. Like, people are saying, oh, it couldn't happen. That's his little fucking brother. That's Sonic's little brother. What do you mean? He couldn't carry a game. Yeah, Shadow's got his own game. Like, I think Tails could. I think Tails could definitely, like, carry his own game.
But literally, Shadow is essentially getting, like, his own fucking game. Like, we're actually getting a new Sonic game, but there's no fucking actual Sonic. And if there's a rival character, then I still stand because Sonic's not the main focus.
I mean, from what we can tell, we are going to get, like, a Sonic Shadow rival battle in Shadow Gens, but, like, it makes sense because there was one in base gens, so, like, doing the inverse just makes sense, right?
Yeah. I just hope it's, you know, not just, oh, it's the Shadow fight again, but, you know, it's just, you know, haha, Shadow's point of view, you know?
Honestly, I think Shadow Generations is really funny because the Generations remasters looks like the extra here, not Shadow Generations.
Yeah.
In any lesser game, Shadow Gens would just be like, oh, the little side mode, like, you know, like Bowser's Fury. But it seems like it's the complete opposite this time.
Yeah, no, it's like its own proper game, like with gimmicks and all going for it, and I absolutely love it for that.
I mean, then again, it selling with a Gens remaster, I feel like that's honestly cool on its own, because, like, hey, new version of Generations!
Yeah, but it's like, the crazy thing is they're not focusing on, like, the Generations remaster, or they're like, no. It's like, no, we're focusing on Shadow Gens. It's like...
Yeah. And obviously, I think that's great, honestly, that they're focusing on, like, the unique stuff here instead of, like,
they
just
know
focusing on that old game.
Like, know about. They know that we want to see, like, what's going on with Shadow Gens.
Honestly, the advertising for Shadow Generations has been fucking incredible.
Yeah, no, the advertising has been, like, really fucking good, and I'm like, oh my god, you guys have been cooking with it. Like, I have to give props to them, like, they did, like, a really good job so far of, like, advertising this thing. It's like, we're seeing so little of the Generations remaster, but from what it looks like, it's just minor changes at best.
And also adding the drop dash to both characters. Yeah, even Modern has it. I don't know why.
Mean, it's nice to see they're not completely ignoring the remaster, but also, like, knowing that, yeah, Generations as good as it is, just do minor shit. Focus on new content.
But still, isn't it weird that they're giving Modern the drop dash in the remaster too?
It kind of is, because, like...
Especially because, like, it's activated the same way as Frontiers, but there's a jump dash this time. Not a double jump. So, it's weird.
You know, one thing I appreciate, though? They gave you options to, like, have the Unleash kind of... the new... control set for the original Generations.
Honestly,
I guess
yeah,
for
I think
consistency's sake between, like, Sonic and Shadow Generations, so I don't know.
Honestly, I actually really like the Frontiers, like, button mapping. Like, the boost on the right trigger just feels natural. It just works.
Can I be honest? I feel like from now on that should be a thing, that the boost is on the right trigger, because it feels way more natural. It's like you're accelerating a car, which was kind of like what modern Sonic games kind of were like. You would, like, controlling a car that can just boost itself, just with Sonic stuff on top of it.
Honestly, though, like I feel like the Frontiers control scheme should just become standard from now on. It just feels way more natural than boost on like the right face button.
Yeah.
That being said, like, how are they going to incorporate the drift? Like, is it going to be like left trigger? No, left trigger would make sense. It absolutely would.
Yeah, I was about to say,
it's like the brake on a car, and you typically in a racing game you would press both the drift.
Yeah, I felt like they would keep the drift, because, like, if you remove the drift from Generations, it might just make some levels, like...
It would sink the game. It would sink the game,
It would not work well for Generations. I'm pretty sure...
Because Generations has, like, the best drift in the Sonic game, period.
Also, I feel like I should put some kind of, like, respawn line on there, in case you do sling off to the side too much.
Like I think the Unleashed drift feels way too, like, not good. Jen's got it perfect. Jen's got it like perfect. Yeah. And, like, no get like I don't know why Frontiers has a boost has like such a bad drift, but, like,
And not only that, but they handled it like Colors, where it's like, oh, you hit, like, you know, some kind of special boost thing, it just, you know.
And even then, the Colors drift felt fine too. So, like, what the fuck did you guys do?
I don't know, just it feels like you don't even drift or cut corners that well. In fact, it makes you, like, you know, take even longer to go around corners, which I'm like, what's the point?
Exactly. Blame Lost World. Why? What did Lost World do?
I don't know, it might be some leftover Lost World thing they decided to include in Frontiers.
I don't know.
Sega
Lost
has
World
a
is
habit of
Lost World is
reusing it in some way.
Lost World is a bit of a strange game, but, like, I don't know. I think its uniqueness kind of makes me, like, that's neat. Like it feels drastically different than most other Sonic games, but, like, I like the ideas that it tried to implement, like the parkour system and stuff. Like that seems like it just makes sense for Sonic, and I feel like Sonic games after this should absolutely bring it back. in some way. Like I don't know, add more parkour and stuff. Like, give Sonic a reason to use them legs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm looking to see if there's anything here that's just, you know, broken. Oh, I just realized, you know what it might be? It might be this. That might be causing the weird slope thing. God, I can't wait for like October though, because like that month, I know it's spooky season, but I'm totally gonna like start streaming Sonic X Shadow Generations. I'm gonna start with Sonic Generations before I go to Shadow Generations though.
Yeah, that's fine, honestly, because they both kind of tie back into each other.
They
so.
do. So I'm gonna do the old content to get out of the way, and then we're gonna do like the new stuff.
But still, like, the story contrast is funny, because, like, Sonic Generations, it's like a standard old funny Sonic adventure, right? But then Shadow Generations, trauma.
Yeah, it's like Shadow's facing his, like, demons.
Meanwhile, Sonic and Classic are just, like, fucking having a good time.
Yeah, good old birthday party.
That's
like,
just funny. That's just funny.
Kind of adventure, and Shadow's like, that one SpongeBob thing where it's like, oh my god.
It's funny.
It's so fucking hilarious. It's like, oh. What the heck? Why did you do that, controller? Why did you suddenly disconnect and then reconnect? That was weird.
Controllers are weird.
I don't know. Maybe I was trying to take part in the conversation. Hey controller, what's your favourite pizza?
Your controller would say fucking like anchovies or something.
Kinda cringe.
Yeah, absolutely. I think,
Hawaiian? Pineapple doesn't go on pizza, you stupid controller.
No. Controller has a point.
Nah. Controller does not have a point, is not point A.
Like, listen, Star, everyone's like, oh, pineapple pizza sucks. I've heard depending on the person, it's actually okay. Meanwhile, there's pear pizza. There's bloody pear pizza, Star. You're telling me pineapples are... Yeah, I was about to say, like, pineapple can't be worse than pear on pizza.
That's like trying to put fucking candy corns in your pizza, like, what the fuck?
Pear pizza? Yeah, it's a real thing. I'm not making it up, because why would I? Blend. Exactly.
Okay, I think this is actually functional once again now, because I notice I'm not clipping into walls and shit now.
Yeah, looks really good, yeah.
I need to still fix some visual shit there. Sorry that I haven't been making much progress in this though, I've been working on like a lot of other shit there.
Obviously, like, I know why Metropolis has 3 acts, it's because Cyber City was going to be, like, was turned in that 3rd act, but, God, did we really need 3 acts in Metropolis? I don't think we did.
I don't know, maybe they didn't want to waste that layout.
I mean, I understand that though, but like,
Although I doubt that layout was reused, because like, I look at the like Genocide City layout and I look at like Metropolis Act 3, I'm like, that's still really fucking different, what the fuck?
They use it as an excuse to make people hate them more.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot about Sonic 2 I really don't like. Like, obviously, I understand why it's, like, the beloved of the classic games. Like, arguably, people like it more than Sonic 3 a lot of the time, but, like... Really? This game? Listen, I haven't had a playthrough of this game, that ended with me feeling good about myself.
Ah.
All of them ended with like a bad taste in my mouth, and
that was the final track in the playlist I had. Damn. Let me see.
really, how short is your playlist?
It was like 16 tracks.
You have a stream playlist that's only 16. You
No,
need
I
way
was
more
playing.
than
No, I was
16.
playing. No, I was playing like various other like stuff. You know.
Yeah, but still,
Oh.
you should really develop like a stream playlist with consistent
I
songs.
should. I should at some
Yeah,
point.
and make sure it's fucking fat as shit. So like, you know, you know.
I mean, if I could have like contributors to like a copyright-free playlist thing on YouTube, I totally would.
It's okay because Sonic and Knuckles is the better half of Sonic 3. I disagree with that actually.
I disagree with that. I prefer the
Like
Sonic 3
Sonic and Knuckles is not a bad half, but God, Sonic 3 just does a lot so much better. Like yeah, it's shorter, but God, it's a classic case of quality over quantity here. Because sure, Sonic and Knuckles is a lot longer than the Sonic 3 half, but I think, damn, Sonic 3's half is just so much better. Like on the whole.
I knew someone would disagree. Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's the nature of opinions. People have different versions, different ones.
Yeah, you can have different opinions. It's just a matter of like
If you know how to
like opinions or not.
Or like you can back it up. Opinions.
What's your sauce? My sauce is that I made it the fuck up.
You know what I mean, like you provide your reasons and you don't just say it to say it.
Yeah.
Like absolutely, like I understand why people would like Sonic and Knuckles more. Like it's longer, and like it's the actual finale, but I think like level design wise, I think Sonic and 3 wins out on the whole. And besides, Sonic and Knuckles doesn't have big arms, so 0 out of 10.
Dang. Instant
Big arms
coffee.
I mean, then again, I really do like the fake out final boss of Sonic and Knuckles. So, I don't know.
I kind of prefer big arms. It feels way more iconic
than the giant Eggman robo.
Yeah, it has a weird fucking name. Like that's not really that memorable for me. Like. At least
Meanwhile,
I remember
Big Arms. Like, damn, that's an iconic name right there.
Yeah, that's just
Big
like
Arms.
iconic. Yeah, it's just like Big Arms. It's like got big arms. It works.
And if anything, that's another reason I think Origins wins out because Big Arms is back.
I'm so glad
yes.
can I say I'm so glad like for the collection they brought back Big Arms for Sonic's side of the story. That is actually so based.
Like obviously we know 3-year did it first. We're not talking about 3-year. We're talking about official content here, guys.
Let's see.
That being said, like I've said in the past that like once Ultra Fix V2 comes out, I can't exactly play other. I don't really want to play other like Sonic other versions of classic games. I can't throw away 3-year. It just has too many good mods, man. Like 3-year is like the modded game. Like there's extra slots, Amy galore. There's just so much good shit over on 3-year that I can't just say no. 3-year just has a really good modding scene, you know. I think one of my favorite things about like the Tails run of Sonic 2 is that like Sonic's in the tornado and it's like it's nice. Because that is his plane after all.
Yeah, a lot of people, or at least it feels, under what you call it, that it's like, oh hey, that's Sonic's plane, not Tails'.
Yet Generations even eclipsed here. Well, to be fair, Generations has been out since 2011. That's how we're trying to build up its insane modding scene.
Yeah,
I think Free Air, for how recent it is, has a lot of good mods to its name. You can't really deny that. I remember when code mods started to come out for the first time, I was like, they can do that? Really? I was like, like to this day, extra slot is insane.
Yeah? I mean, right now, they've even with Generations, they've started to, like, get, like, the Sonic Adventure spindle in.
It's not even just that, like, they were able to, like, recreate the gameplay over Classic, and, like, it feels really good.
Yeah, they were even able to, like, hit fucking Super Mario 64 and that shit, like, Jesus.
They actually did that with Sonic Adventure recently. They put SM64 Mario in that as well. It's using, like, the same Live SM64 thing, so if you want to play Sonic Adventure with SM64 Mario, you can totally do that. Personally, I just think it's crazy. Honestly, like, the fact that we were able to put SM64 Mario in anything, testament to how iconic that game is. And also, like, how crazy the SM64 decomp guys are. Like, the decomp changed everything. Like, Mario 64 became the new Doom for a while there. Like, it was on everything. I mean, like you can play it on DOS, you can play it on DSi, you can play it on fucking Wii U, you can play it on, like, basically, if it's decently powerful, it can probably play SM64. And yet again, I seriously bring up DOS, because someone actually did port SM64 to DOS. And it apparently is good.
They actually did that to DOS? Jesus Christ, this is gonna become the next fucking Doom, I swear to God.
Actually, I seem to have forgot something. Sonic Mania was ported to DOS too, and it runs really good there.
Jesus Christ.
Like, Mania became the new Doom when that decomp dropped. Like, let me see, like, it was ported to the 3DS, it was ported to Wii U, it was ported to Switch, it was ported to the Wii, and the Wii runs it really good too. Like, what the fuck, guys? The orders are insane.
Yeah, no, they are, like, actually on something. Like, that is cranked, actually.
Honestly, I think decomps just make, like, port jobs insane, because, like, basically, like, I feel like decomps are cool, not because of, like, a PC port, but because, like, what people could port to anything.
All we need is M64 to make it on a Brexit. Oh no. fucking imagine, like, you know, try and, like, do that, and then it comes back, like, just with, like, Sonic Mania on the screen. It's like, why the fuck does it say Sonic Mania? Does that mean I have Sonic Mania?
Goodness.
How the fuck do you even do something like that anyway?
What?
Like, put fucking... what is it? Games on a Brexit test of all things. I thought those, like, didn't have the necessary...
I believe I've heard that the pregnancy test was used as, like, a display, but still. Like, it's crazy that you can even use it as, like, a display.
Yeah, but I would think, like... I don't know. I mean, it has a display, but what... like, I don't know if it's, like, actually on the thing, or if it's just using the display, and it's like, oh, you know...
I believe it was just using the display.
Damn.
Which is less impressive, but still, try playing Doom on something like that. Like, seriously tell me that isn't, like, a cracked way to play Doom.
Imagine someone actually doing a Doom playthrough, but it's on that. be actually insane. Also, on that note, hello Rainbow Sparkle! Welcome to the stream. Let me put on another music, cause... Actually, I'll put this on.
Doom on a calculator, enough said. True. Oh, that reminds me, Star. There's something crazy I saw at the hacking contest.
Yeah?
Some fucking wizard ported Sonic 2 on the Master System to a TI-84 calculator.
What?
You can play Sonic 2 in the Master System on a calculator.
What, as in like with colour or whatever, or...?
Hold on. Let me go back to the SHC site real quick so I can like check. The page is having a hard time loading today because web traffic might load. Yeah, it's a port of 8-bit Sonic 2 to the TI-84 Plus CE calculator.
And it has colour, right?
It's like the full game.
In colour?
Yes, in color.
I need to see this shit, because if so, I'm buying a fucking calculator to see if I can fucking get this shit.
I mean, you need to look up Sonic 2 CE, that's what it's called.
Hang on, I'm looking up this shit. Sonic 2 CE.
A port of 8-bit Sonic 2 for the TI-84 Plus CE. It's real.
Oh shit. If my browser will load and stuff in the back.
Hold on, I need to check something.
I don't know why, chat, but I feel like Firefox has been being stupid lately. With like loading shit.
How much does a TI-84 Plus CE even cost? Like $114. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know about you, chat, but I feel like Firefox has been stupid lately with loading shit.
What are you trying to load up, like the hacking contest page?
Yeah. Oh, it's...
Oh,
no. It's
what
timed
are
out. The connection is timed out.
Actually, no, I'm pretty sure that's actually just a hacking contest page.
Alright.
Because I already told you that it had a lot of, like, web traffic, I heard. Because, you know, hacking contest popular.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's actually on the calculator.
I think it's crazy, honestly.
I wanted to open up the page just to see how you could potentially put it on there. Because how the fuck?
Yeah, it's a bloody calculator.
Can you imagine just fucking going like, what is it, school? And it's like, okay, kids,
And then,
time
like,
to get out like your calculators for math
and you just whip out your calculator with Sonic 2 on it.
It's either that or you have to like play the teacher. Miss, I can't use my calculator. It's like, why the fuck can't you use the calculator?
Sonic 2.
And then you just whip it out, it just starts it up, and it's just fucking Sonic 2. and the teacher's just like, you know, sat there just staring at it, just like, how in the fuck? I would love to see someone prank a teacher with that. Oh, it adds like rings, the spin dash. God, it changed a lot of shit for Sonic 2 actually. What?
Yeah, so it's not just a port, it has features.
Hang on. What is it? TI-84... Is it plus E? Yeah, let's say.
Plus CE. TI-84 plus CE.
How much do one of those things go for?
Like $100.
Oh Jesus, 121?
I mean, hey, it is a pretty fucking advanced calculator.
Yeah, no.
Has like a boatload of features and stuff.
Imagine they see the sales of this shit go up and they're like, oh, looks like we've got some pretty good, sales from like, people wanting to learn, volume's a bit lower. I think it's not low, I think it's because I picked the thing up dry. Yeah, there you go. How's this? I turned down the music a bit down there, because I realised it was a bit loud.
Now where's Bad Apple on the calculator? Oh my god, imagine.
Yeah, sorry. I think I had my thing a bit too high, so you guys couldn't hear me too well. But yeah, it's crazy, because it's like, you could literally, like, go to a math class, and it's like, the teacher asks you to whip out your calculator, and you do so, and it just boots up the Sonic 2, and the teacher's asking you, like, oh, are you doing your math, like, problem? Like, you seem really weakly into that, like, you struggling, it's like, and then you have to hide it, like, no, I'm fine, it's like, no, what you pick up there? Show me what you're doing with the calculator. And it just turns the calculator around, it's just fucking Sonic 2. And
then the teacher's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the teacher's just like, what the fuck? Like, they're probably expecting you to do, like, the thing that most people do with the letters thing and all. But it's just fucking Sonic 2.
Teacher's like, what, did you type in boobs again? And then it's like, no, I typed in Sonic 2 and it started playing. And then she's like, what the fuck?
How the fuck? It's like, I'll just give you a new calculator to use. You have 100% Sonic 2 on the calculator for disrupting the class. I feel like I feel like that with that specific version it might be easier actually. It's like done. It's like what?
Sonic 2 8-bit?
Yeah.
Maybe. You're probably right.
Either that or you're expelled.
Damn.
God.
And you can't game over. You can't game over.
Can you imagine just fucking expelling like a student like in the principal office is like, alright, what do? They turned the calculator into into a games thing to play a game called Sonic 2 on. And it'd be even funnier if, like, instead of being like, what you call it, the principal's like, wait, really? Show me! And it's like, oh yeah, we're playing Sonic 2! Calculator. And then the teacher's there just looking like all like surprised, just like,
it's like, what the fuck?
It's like and then the principal's just like, it's like, get out of here and play Sonic 2! This student is gonna help me beat the game!
What the fuck?
It's taken me years to finally like get the chance to play this game, and I'm gonna beat it today! Before my lunch break.
So I did just finish with Tails Run of Sonic 2.
Eh?
This recent playthrough still proved that I'm not really a big fan of Sonic 2.
Dang.
Damn. I thought playing it again would help me like it more, but still don't.
I mean, I don't mind Sonic 2, but I'm more into Sonic 3, honestly.
Honestly, I'm more into Sonic 1 than Sonic 2, because, like, damn! I don't know. I don't know how to describe
Daniel.
it. Good lord.
What? What?
Sonic 2 is a great game, but 3 is better. Sonic 3 is, like, leaps and bounds ahead of Sonic 2. Like, I can acknowledge Sonic 2 is a game that has effort put into it, but no matter how many times I've tried to replay it, I can't like it. Like I do Sonic 1, or Sonic CD, or even Sonic 3, it's like, Why don't I like Sonic 2? I don't know.
So, oh
Maybe,
my
maybe
god.
it's the maybe it's the latter half of the game having some atrocious level design and bad enemy placement. Maybe it's like maybe it's the final boss being one of the hardest things to do when you don't know what you're doing.
Maybe.
Maybe it's maybe the fact that this game I don't maybe the fact that this game is kind of long, but it doesn't have the narrative like thing that Sonic 3 does to back it up.
It is kind of long, and apparently it's going to be even longer as well, which is, dang.
Yeah. I think if Sonic 2 was as long as it was planned to be, I would like it even less. Maybe Sonic 2 also has the problem of, you know, the fact that you're going so fast that sometimes you can't see what's happening, and then you fly into a badnik that you can't see, and then you lose all your rings, and if you're trying to get all the special stages, it's a pain in the ass.
Fuck those crabs in Metropolis with a broken hitbox. I like how everyone's just like on the subject of Sonic 2 and BJ like fuck Metropolis Zone. It's like when they think of Sonic 2 in terms of shit they don't like, it's like fuck Metropolis Zone, fuck Metropolis Zone.
Luckily, the crabs in the modern re-releases are less annoying. They're still not perfect, but at least they're not.
At least I don't have broken hitboxes.
That being said, it still doesn't save the zone from the slicers.
Yeah, no.
Just let it be known, if you're trying to get any of the emeralds in Metropolis, you're not. You're not.
You are not.
Just restart your gameplay session right now. You're not getting it. You're not getting any.
Yeah, literally just restart your game. It's like you're not getting you're not getting it. You're not cooking.
Slicers and Asterons, deep hatred. No, honestly, no, Asterons are fine. I can put up with the Asterons. Because their projectiles are slow enough that you can dodge out of the way. They can be a little annoying when you're on like the corkscrew thing, but compared to the crabs and the slicers, oh, there's just a lot about Sonic 2 that I'm just not fond of compared to any other game. Like yet again, I don't know what it is, but there's just a lot about Sonic 2 that puts me away from replaying it, like ever. They're called shell crackers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the crab guys are called, I think. But still, I'm working on a really big video right now, and hopefully that'll help me convey my thoughts on Sonic 2 better.
Oh.
I really don't want to talk more about it because, like...
You don't want to spoil it.
It's not necessarily that I want to spoil it, it's that, like... It's so, like, you know... There'll be a bit... I mean, you could argue that, because it's a bit of a... It's a bit of, like, a thing that I've wanted to make for, like, the past 2 years. But I haven't really had the time to actually, like, sit down and start, like, writing it until now.
Ah.
And hopefully it'll make people rethink themselves, if that makes any sense.
Alright. I mean, I doubt that, because some people can be, like, stubborn.
People are stubborn. But I do hope that whenever I do actually get to finish this, I hope it's a good video. I hope it's good.
I'm sure it will, just, you know... Take your time on it, don't rush, and, you know, have... You know, just take your time on it, you know?
Yeah, of course.
There we go, I think
Also, I
that
found
bridge is starting to look good now.
Also, I found it really stupid that if you do the special stages, unlike Knuckles and Sonic 2, you lose your rings afterwards.
Yeah, no. And
yeah,
I think...
that's one of the most annoying things about the original release, because that means you would have to hunt down another 50 rings and go to a special stage. And if you got hit before that, fuck you. You have to do it again.
I think they realized that when, like, probably replaying it with, like, you know, oh, we're gonna make Knuckles and Sonic 2, like, okay, Let's we can't re-release or patch existing things, so let's just make it at least with this. It, you know, does a thing where it makes this special stage process better. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I feel like...
I believe Origins did actually change it to the Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 2 behavior, which good.
Yeah, no, like that's because that's the way they did it in like
Because
the original mobile port.
I don't think there was a good design reason to strip the player of all the rings after a special stage.
Yeah, no.
I think it's especially bad because if there's an enemy next to the checkpoint,
Dead.
well, fuck you, you're dead.
It's like, yeah, I don't agree with that, and I'm glad at least like in the mobile port they had the foresight go, let's just make it you keep your rings. Might make special stage stuff cheese and easier, but you know. Yeah, I prefer the Sonic 2 thing over like Sonic 1's thing. But my problem with the Sonic 2 way of doing it is that if you have to get like checkpoints in a specific order of the stage. And if you like miss one, you lose the chance to get an emerald.
Yeah, that's another really annoying thing about Sonic 2 is that like the checkpoints are ordered, but that means if you skip one, you're gonna end up missing out on a couple if you didn't miss them.
Yeah,
It's the most annoying thing in the world when it happens.
Yeah, you can't just go back, find a checkpoint, and then just like activate it and then get the emerald. It's just already activated from that point.
It's arguably like one of the worst things about Sonic 2.
That's why I
the
prefer...
special stage experience.
That's why I always prefer the way they did it in Sonic 3.
And even Sonic 1. Sonic 1 might have been annoying sometimes, but like you know where the emeralds are. Same spot every time.
Not only that, but like you knew to at least just get 50 rings. It was just simple.
It was simple.
Worst case scenario, you just need to get a shield for extra insurance, but you know.
But I mean, to be fair, you could argue that the Sonic 1 method still isn't the most known thing in the world, but like in Sonic 2, how could you seriously like explain that to somebody? Like you get 50 rings and then you touch a checkpoint, it's not remotely obvious, so to speak. Neither is the Sonic 1 or CD method, but like I think the Sonic 3 method is like
the best.
It's like because like not only does the game teach you that hey, things will be hidden with the first giant ring, but like it's just like it seems like it really wants you to explore the levels.
Yeah, which I think works best because it like encourages you both explore the levels, so a chance to get more, you know, emeralds, and it uses just simple curiosity. Go, oh hey, what's this? And you just find the special stages that way.
Ironically, I think Sonic CD could definitely benefit from a system like that, because that game is all about exploration.
It's supposed to be. Like, that's the sort of, like, special stage type I'd find in Sonic CD, I feel.
Right now, 2 is the worst for me, but I might find Knuckles Chaotix's special stages worse if I ever play it. Honestly, I've played the Knuckles Chaotix special stages. They're actually fine.
I haven't played it, so I can't say anything about it.
They're kind of like Sonic 2's, but they're a lot slower, there's less stuff to collect. I think overall it's a lot easier on the whole.
I mean, the only thing you have to worry about is having enough rings, from what I understand, to, like,
Because I believe to access the special stages, it's the same method as 1 in CD. You get the rings, you head to the end.
Yeah, except, like, the rings you collect at the end of the stage seems to actually matter this time.
Yeah.
Like, cause
right, because they carry into the timer. I almost forgot about that.
Yeah.
How many you have right before the stage correlates to how much time you have in the special stage. So this is one of the cases where getting more rings than 50 helps you.
Hey, yeah.
I think Genesis 3D Blast the worst of how mindless it is. It's easy, but I think it's better to have easy special stages than ball-bustingly stupid ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, yeah.
I think that's like the big thing for me is that like Like, whatever. Easy special stages, it kind of sucks how easy they are, but at the end of the day, it's simple. You can put up with it. Ball-bustingly hard special stages, though.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
I hate them. Like, listen, I understand the 3D Blast special stages were easy. Sonic 3D and 2D, why?
Yeah, no, they... Oh, God.
Those special stages are a contender for the worst ever, dude.
No offense to
Like-
the creator, but there's no, like, clear thing of when things are coming on, like, you know, Sonic 2. At least when Sonic 2 you
Except
had, like, the chance to see shit.
It's Sonic 3 and 2D, they just fly by you in like a few seconds. It's like, what the fuck?
Look, there's memorization, but then there's bullshit like that.
If we're counting fan games, Ring Racers.
Okay.
Ring Racers is Okay, but listen, Ring Racers isn't a platformer, it's a kart racer. That's a little different. We're talking about platformer special stages here, folks. We're not talking about kart racers. I mean, whatever, the Ring Racer special stages aren't perfect, but I think when you know what you're doing, they're not that bad. They're definitely a little hard, but they're not the worst than Sonic and the Fallen Star. That was the pre-patch version.
Yeah,
After the patches,
that's the pre-patch.
I think it's simple.
It got patched.
Even-
It's much better now.
Yeah, at this point, I don't really think you can name a special stage worse than 3D and 2Ds. Even if you tried.
Like, no joke, play 3D and 2Ds, like, special stages, you will, like, actually hate it.
3D and 2D is like what 3D and 2D as a game as a whole is so like ugh.
Not only that, it's full of fan service stuff, in which case it's like, no,
Which contrary to popular belief doesn't actually make it good.
it doesn't.
Like I think with 3D and 2D, the game's level design is woefully uninteresting. It doesn't really do a lot that 3 and Knuckles didn't already do, but better. I think the level design can also be downright confusing at times, with how often I got lost trying to traverse stages. I think overall, 3D and 2D as a game, it needed more time in the oven, but at the end of the
Way
day...
more time.
And the thing is, the game's been out for years and it's been getting updates, but none of it is spent on, like, improving the core game issues. It's just fixing, like, bugs and stuff. Which I guess is improving on stuff, but, like, it's not fixing the objectively
it's
terrible
just, like,
design.
ignoring the elephant in the moon. In the room, sorry.
It's okay, but... Like a video I've wanted to make for a while, that isn't the one I'm talking about, but it's a video on why 3D and 2D as a game is so woefully not good that I would argue you'd have a better time playing the actual 3D Blast. Because,
Yeah, no.
you know, because at least, it might be annoying to some people, I get that, but you can't possibly tell me 3D and 2D is so much better, right? 3D and 2D might actually be, like, one of the worst fan games I played. And trust me, I played Sonic Robo Blast 1, and I still think that's it. And I'd argue that has like historical purpose, and I think once you learn how shit, and like it's old, it has a reason to be the way it is. But that game, you know, I still think it has more merit than 3D and 2D ever did.
Yeah.
Because I believe 3D and 2D was made by one of those, like, really... I believe I told you about this, right? That 3D and 2D's dev is, like... He really doesn't like the modern games. And, like, I believe he's shit on people that do like them a lot. Yeah, he's one of those people I'm not exactly fond of. Meanwhile, like... I feel like Sonic Robo Blast 1, while that's not an incredible game by any stretch of the word, I'd argue it has more charm and it was a 1998 fan game. You couldn't really do much better than that back then. Like, it's a game that you could, like, feel like somebody cared a little bit while making it. You can't really say that about 3D and 2D, at least not to me.
And
3D and 2D as a game, to me, feels like somebody that doesn't really respect all that much about the original Sonic 3D Blast, and
just want to make a fan game for the sake of a fan game.
Yeah, and it feels like they only made it because just because it's 2D, it'll be good now. Which that's not necessarily the case. Just because the game is isometric doesn't mean it's bad, and just because the game is 2D doesn't mean it's good. Like, come on, guys. I think an example of a really good isometric game is like one of the Spyro games on GBA. Those games are actually really good despite being isometric. And it's like, damn, that's a good game. I think the problem with 3D Blast wasn't necessarily the isometric point of view. And as someone that what about Grunty's Revenge? That's a little different. Because that game is a top-down. It's top-down. It's a little different than the Spyro games, which are truly isometric, because they're at like they're at a bit of an angle. I think the thing with 3D Blast is it's not what people were looking for in a Sonic game. Not the isometric point of view, but like the general gameplay loop. And while I don't necessarily hate it, and I do think like, and I do understand why people wouldn't like it, because like it's not like just going fast. But I think I don't actually really hate like the idea of like collecting flickies. I think it's a callback to the Flicky game on the Genesis or the arcades, because you know.
Most likely would probably be.
I mean, think about it. In Flicky, you collect a couple little gremlins, and you go to the end of the stage. You go to like a point in the stage to return them. You do the same thing in 3D. You collect little gremlins, you bring them to a point in the stage. So when you really sit down and think about it, Sonic 3D Blast isn't necessarily a Sonic game. It's a reboot of Flicky.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind that. It's just, you know, I don't know.
I will admit Sonic 3D Blast does have issues, but I don't think it's necessarily all that bad. I think it's got merit. Especially if you're playing the Sega Saturn release, because that game, I think that wins hands down as like a really good game.
Yeah.
Because like it has the best half pipe of all time, I think.
Oh yeah, it certainly does. There's so much like interactability. You can interact in that half pipe. You can roll in that shit.
That being said, Rush isn't too far behind when it comes to good half pipes.
Yeah, no, Rush has a good half pipe, and it's like they really use the fact that you can move really fucking fast in it, due to, you know, the stylus.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like at the end of the day, I think the point I'm trying to make is that 3D and 2D doesn't really respect what the 3D Blast did well, and it just tries to make a 2D Sonic game with the level themes, but it woefully fails because the level design is not that great.
Yeah, no, it literally just fucking, it's like, it felt like a Spike game, you know that?
Yeah, that's what it feels like to me too. It feels like it was made out of spite. Out of spite for what? I don't know.
And I'm gonna be honest, Spike games, as in like purely Spike games, usually don't end up fucking doing too well, because it's like, yeah, when you're doing things that spite, you just go like, oh, that'll have to do, rather than, oh, what can I do to, like, you know, improve this, or like make this interesting, you know? So it's the passion that usually just gets you like your creativity or, you know, thought process flowing, you know?
Yeah. And I think the thing is that even if 3D and 2D has a lot of bugs fixed, it is still a horribly, like, unpolished game, like, across the board. I'm not a big fan of the bosses, either. Because I feel like they tried...
worse.
Honestly, I feel like the bosses in 3D Blast were good for what they were. Like they're surprisingly fun to fight, somehow. But, like, 3D and 2D tries to adapt them to 2D, and for the most part, it fails.
And Volcanic Valley's boss doesn't work.
Thank God that you actually bring that up, because, like, that boss is woefully not that good. It's, like, really not that fun to fight in 2D. Because, like, it's still expected to dodge the stupid fucking flame and hit the thing.
I would have just completely fucking imagined that shit if it was in 2D.
Exactly.
It's like okay,
And-
how can I make this work in 2D? Because obviously you're not running around in like a fucking 3D plane or whatever.
Another thing, the mid bosses. I'm not a big fan of the mini bosses
It's
in 3D and
literally
2D
just
either.
fan service, and I fucking hate it.
It's fan service across the board, and the bosses aren't even that good to back it up. So
It's like, oh hey,
just
let's
ends-
have Tails doll. Let's have this egg robo that's like mimicking.
let's have Metal
E1,
Knuckles.
2, 3, fucking, Gamma.
And yeah, at the end of the day, it just feels like stuff was thrown in just because like fan service will make the game good. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
If anything, I feel like 3D and 2D could have benefited from a lot of things. Like, if they really did want to make a 2D version of Sonic 3D Blast, like, I feel like what they tried to do with 3D and 2D is sort of try to bring back the complex level design that 3D Blast had, but it fails because it ends up making the levels more confusing to navigate than anything else.
Me, I would have probably put a CD approach to it.
Yeah, like a bit more of an exploration factor rather than just like making the levels confusing to navigate for the sake of it. Huh?
Right, and we're back. Ugh. Apologies for that, folks. Something came up, so I had to put the stream on hold for a bit until, until I was done sorting out some business. But now that's sorted out, we can return where we were, with the stream. And I think July's, gone off to do, a thing. So, yeah, we'll continue where we left off. So, apologies for that, chat. Let me continue music.
My fault. I'm back.
Hey! Sorry for putting the stream on hold suddenly. Something came out.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, something came up for me, too. I was hungry.
Oh.
Yeah, woeful excuse to leave, I know.
I was hungry, that's why
eating food's important.
I try. Right. Yeah, sorry. Where were we?
Sonic 3 and 2D fucking sucks.
Oh, yeah. Completely. Let's see, so 42, 43. I will try and get back to this sooner or later though, but like again, things might be a bit slow for Lunacy Pack as other bits and bobs have come up now.
Yeah.
Like for once, I actually have a lot on my fucking plate. So yeah. Hang on. And I say I'm back, and now I have to be right back again just to do another thing. God damn it. Sorry, July. Alright, we'll be back after the following screen, folks. So stay tuned and don't go anywhere. I promise you I don't AFK this much.
you caught up
Right.
on?
We're back. Sorry, I had to do some chores and all.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you know, adult stuff. Go see if I can at least get this bit done or something though. Then I'll probably, you know, end off stream and then raid someone as I do.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry for disappearing for a while though.
Yeah, it felt like forever. I thought you'd never come back.
It's just, you know, adult stuff. Gotta like, you know, do jobs and all. Hello? Hi, Joshy, I know that's you. It is me, John. Okay, there's... Okay, yeah, I need to adjust this shit a bit. God. Yeah, this is gonna be like really fucking... Front. Yeah, this is gonna be like really fucking, what do you call it? I get the impression that this is something I want to fully save maybe for next time. Or at least, you know, finish off next time. Unless I manage to do it within these like 15 minutes and have time to like spare to do the outro and all I do. Actually, no. What the heck am I thinking? I'm a little late saying this, but welcome back. No, you're not late. Don't worry. If anything, I'm a bit late coming back. Yeah, I get the impression this is something I probably wanna fuck around with fully after stream. Or, you know, my own time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's just I want to, again, do the actual stream today, since yesterday I wasn't able to. And then, you know, things happen during the stream when I'm trying to stream and I'm like, you know? This looks wonky. I'll fix it up after stream later or something when I'm able to. Right, I do believe I'll leave it off for the stream here though. So I wasn't, you know, hearing much back after AFKing just now, but you know, had to make a sandwich, had to sort out some jobs, as you know, so it is unfortunate, but you know what? I think that'll do for tonight's stream. Apologies if the stream wasn't that much or anything. I do hope you enjoyed our chill session though. But thank you for coming by. If you enjoyed the stream, please do leave a follow if you want to become a shooting star and know when I next go live. I will stream again next week, and I'll try to make sure I actually stream this Saturday. And next week I plan to do a VR chat stream, probably Friday, if I'm feeling up to it. So that'll be interesting if I manage to get that set up. But yeah, that'll do it for tonight's stream. Thank you for coming by. As per usual, there's a Discord command through there. You can join through to my public server. And you can, once you verified yourself, you can chat, chill with other Stellar Stardust fans. And we have a Ring Racers role if you want to be pinged about anything to do with Ring Racers. And we have a Shooting Star role. If you want to be able to know whenever I next go live, upload a video, or anything I deem worthy of the Shooting Stars role ping. I mean, it's not like I'm going to ping for anything else apart from streams or, you know, videos, right? Anyways, and thank you all for coming by tonight's stream. Is there anything you want to say, July, before we end off the stream?
Remember, kids, play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That's all I've got to say.
Best. But anyways, thank you all for coming by. Please do stick around until the end of the stream, as we will be raiding someone as per usual. So stick around to help me raid someone, help give my support to fellow VTubers or streamers alike, whoever I decide to raid. But anyways, thank you for coming by tonight, and I will see you, if I do stream, which will be most likely, I will see you next week for, you know, our streaming schedule. Anyway, until then, you all have a lovely evening or day wherever you are, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!